Hialeah Park is an authentic historic landmark with a rich heritage, a sports icon rivaling the few historic sports venues left in our country today: Wrigley Field in Chicago, Saratoga Race Course in New York, and Fenway Park in Boston. It is where racing history was made, where the great equine athletes competed for glory: War Admiral, Nashua, Citation, Kelso, Bold Ruler, Needles, Seattle Slew, Spectacular Bid, and many more. Countless numbers of dignitaries and celebrities have come to Hialeah Park, from Joe and Rose Kennedy, John Kennedy, Harry Truman, Winston Churchill, Lyndon Johnson, Joe DiMaggio, the Gabor sisters, and on and on. It has a world-class identity and is a national treasure. During the late 19th century and early 20th century, Florida became a popular tourist destination. Henry Flagler's railroads opened up large areas to development for entrepreneurs like Carl Fisher, who established Miami Beach, George Merrick of Coral Gables, and James Bright of Hialeah. It was Bright who realized that the Miami River Canal would eventually drain the swamp, and in 1907 began acquiring over 17,000 acres. And by 1921, Hialeah was incorporated as a city. Bright saw racing as an opportunity to create an attraction for winter tourists that lived in Palm Beach. The Miami Jockey Club opened in Hialeah in 1925 with a small grandstand for 5,000 people. In 1930, industrialist Joe Widener purchased Hialeah Park. Widener created an exquisite backdrop, a unique attraction to draw those who shared his interest in racing to Hialeah. From its inception, Hialeah Park was a destination experience with a lush landscape, a place for everyone to enjoy the palatial surroundings and get away from the everyday hustle and bustle. The original design draws on a romantic French Mediterranean architectural style created by Lester Geisler. In 1934, Widener brought the pink flamingos from Cuba to inhabit the infield lake, and Hialeah's identity and allure were born. This national treasure, located in the Miami region, is a tropical sanctuary unlike anywhere else in the world, easily accessible from major ports of call in South America, the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. There is an authenticity here, a sense of pride that can't be duplicated. What Florida wants is to be true to its history, to expand on the promise and fulfill the dream of paradise and escapism in a rebirth of grandeur. Since 1977, John Bernetti has owned Hialeah Park, preserving this national landmark for generations to come. His leadership and vision inspire those that surround him on a mission to resurrect this quintessential place, this verdant oasis, one of South Florida's most historic places. He has envisioned an entertainment resort that supports the rich tradition and revitalization of the 200-acre property, and to energize the entertainment industry in Florida, a place that will entertain families, adults young and old, and become a destination for tourists once again. The restoration of Hialeah's palatial historic buildings, racing facilities, and gardens will form the foundation for a phased development that includes a new parkway and a collection of gardens and water features, a 1,250 slot casino and poker room with cafes, restaurants, and other entertainment amenities, the creation of a museum exhibiting the history of racing and South Florida, the reconstruction of the stable and backstretch facilities and accommodations for quarter horse and thoroughbred racing, the creation of an urban entertainment district for retail shopping, restaurants, a business hotel, and a conference center, a revitalized metro rail station, and new business complex for the city of Hialeah and Dade County, and the centerpiece of the development, a world-class resort hotel. The resort will become the face of Hialeah, a signature icon and symbol of aspiration for future generations. The resort will include 750 rooms, a world-class spa, an expanded casino experience, a multi-level parking garage, a special events arena, and convention center. The revitalization of Hialeah Park will once again contribute to the legacy of destination entertainment resort experiences seen throughout Florida and will provide financial and economic growth to the city of Hialeah, Dade County, and the state. John Brunetti has always known that Hialeah Park's star would rise again. It is time for a new generation to see this place the way it was and the way it will be. It is today, as it has always been for John Brunetti, Hialeah Park, now and forever.